as far as the first one, the making, I remember reading a really astonishing fact, and I think it was may have been from this article, or at least hearing about it, then checked up on it by this article. It was really that inside a cocoon or a chrysalis, when the metamorphosis is about to take place from a caterpillar into a butterfly or a caterpillar into a moth, there's a difference. Um, the tissues of the insect or the caterpillar will break down, and it suddenly breaks down to something almost primordial soup of almost like its DNA. And then it sort of reconfigures itself and reshapes itself into this spectacular winged creature. And I found that's very almost magical, kind of poetic in a way. For the Elegy to the Ivory-billed Woodpecker, I read about this recently. I also think 60 Minutes did a story about the Ivory-billed Woodpecker, and I it looks kind of like a pileated woodpecker as it goes, but I it was really kind of it's depressing that this iconic woodpecker is gone. But what struck me poetically in terms of like writing a poem about it, I would say that what's meaningful is that we have to think about what we're losing. We have to grieve for what we're losing. Like we're losing animals and birds and plants that cannot be replaced. There may be other birds evolved, but this bird will never ever come back if it's truly gone. And that's something we have to live with, and we have to cope with it, like losing a loved one. You know, you have to move on, but you also have to understand the impact and the memory of this life. In this case, this species life. The making. The caterpillar digests itself, releasing enzymes to dissolve all of its tissues. If you were to cut open a cocoon or chrysalis at just the right time, caterpillar soup would ooze out. Ferris Jaber, Scientific American. The park is lonely as snails sledding pavement. A plastic bag catches ghosts, and the cocoon snags a twig. Juicy cells chant DNA rosaries. Grass grows like breath. Sunlight bewitched into sugar. Drain pipes drip mossy sticks, rattling on straws and cups. Moth flesh thickens, and her heart's jelly pinging blood through her brainy ganglion. Beer bottles roll dead cisterns without the spell of making. Moonflowers open white gowns of ripened pollen. The world spins beyond permission or desire, and the moth breaks her dangling coffin, her wings clapping yellow applause. Elegy to the Ivory-billed Woodpecker. As of today, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, FWS, has made its position known. The agency has proposed officially removing the ivory-billed woodpecker from the endangered species list and declaring the iconic woodpecker extinct. Andrew Del Call, Audubon Magazine. I pray you still live, flame-crested bird, netted through bald cypress twigs, feathered black like a mad deacon in a church of owls, hacking hardwoods with your cream-white beak for your last webworm caterpillar, succulent as earth. My lament can't make your bones sing, clarinet notes through gator lazy swamps, Moss's green gumbo bobbing with punctured barrels and shopping carts. Crawdads sob in hot lagoons. Plovers whistle griefs where hurricanes cry salt tears from the gnashing wind. Power lines snap. Spiders wrap woodsheds in silk funeral shrouds. Yet you, my friend, have not come back. When rain stops, a clear sky weeps meteors. Spring hatchlings crack open mouthed from eggs. New birds evolve, though never again will your love song beckon through the trees.